A short comparison of biblical and Islamic eschatology. They both center around Jerusalem and the Middle East. Biblical eschatology teaches that there are what Jesus called birth pains, and I believe that they have been happening ever since his departure and will continue to get worse and closer together until the real hard labor starts right before he returns. Islamic eschatology has something similar called the minor signs, which come before their major signs, and many of them are similar to biblical eschatology in terms of the birth pains. Biblical eschatology prophesies that there will be a final Antichrist, who is the Assyrian, and the Islamic eschatology teaches that they are waiting for an Arab, one called the Mahdi, who will greatly resemble, I believe, the biblical Antichrist. And we will take a closer look at this in the next video. The Bible has one also called the false prophet, who resembles Islam's Isa, which is interesting because Isa descends with two angels, similar to our Messiah Jesus, who comes with angels, although Jesus, the biblical Jesus, descends with many more angels. But you can see how this could deceive many people, including Christians. Both the false prophet and Isa do miracles. The false prophet elevates Antichrist, and Isa elevates the Mahdi. The false prophet institutes the mark of the beast and requires people to submit to or worship the Antichrist, just like Nebuchadnezzar demanded with his statue. And Isa, the Muslims' Jesus, makes people make an oath of allegiance, or it's called a bayah, to the Mahdi, proclaiming the Shahada. And Isa also abolishes the jizya, which is a tax for Jews and Christians so that they can live in a Muslim country and not be killed, which makes sense if you consider the mark of the beast and everything that will be happening during that time. Both have global drought, and I think this is probably affected by the two witnesses and everything going on at the very end of the age. Biblical eschatology has Jews and Christians being beheaded or taken into captivity, and Islamic eschatology has them killed if they don't submit or make that allegiance to the Mahdi by acknowledging the Shahada and the Muslim Jesus. And the Quran tells us that beheading is the preferred method of killing. And we see with the two witnesses, when they are killed, there is gift giving and their bodies are left in the streets. Jihadists send gifts to each other when they practice jihad, and they often leave the corpses out to make a public statement. So in the next video, we will take a closer look and compare a few things between the Antichrist and the Mahdi.